My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, guten Abend aus Deutschland, good evening from Germany. Miss Amber's posted another video and it's titled I Share Too Much. We Ended Things and Tropical Cafe Smoothie. The whole thing is a little bit over 10 minutes long. And from the thumbnail, I share too much. She's been vague for months and has confusing thoughts and contradicting thoughts that she's been sharing during her Delta Gummy marathon. And we ended things. I'm guessing she's talking about that new girlfriend that I didn't think she had. And Tropical Cafe Smoothie. I will never enter another Tropical Cafe. I got myself a smoothie and I can't deal with artificial sweeteners. They give me a pounding migraine. And so I went into a Tropical Cafe in the States when my daughter wanted to go. And so I asked the little girlie at the counter if she could tell me what the ingredients are of the smoothies. And she couldn't tell me. And I said, then how about you go back there and look at one of the boxes where the ingredients are listed. And she did go back there and she came back and she said there's no aspartame or any artificial sweeteners in their smoothies. And I said, okay, then hook me up with one. And she did, and there were artificial sweeteners in that smoothie that she sold me for roughly $5. And so I left it on the counter and I said, you need to be retrained. And I didn't want to keep going, you know, like, oh, let me give you a refund, blah, blah, blah. I just couldn't believe that she couldn't even read from a box. I mean, that was pretty impressive to me in a negative way. All right, let's see what Amber has to say.
Okay, so I got out of the shower and I just threw on the shirt. This is not actually what I'm wearing today.
You are wearing a lot of nylon and polyester for somebody that doesn't take care of themselves.
I just threw it on real quick. Okay.
Okay.
Can you guys imagine if I just wore my eyeliner like this? That would be a moment in time. But I get a lot of people asking, like, how do you do your eyeliner? Like,
No. You've done this dozens of times over the years, and I'm not gonna watch this again. So she's still obsessed with herself. She put the makeup on and she can't take her eyes off of herself. Next segment. Are her slimming filters broken? I'm not sure what is going on. She's still gaining weight. Now she's wearing that shirt again that she had on. Was it in the live stream? Can't remember. I don't care.
I still haven't straightened my hair because it's still a little wet, like underneath. But I just got Starbucks.
Absolutely not. I mean, we don't really need to see proof that she's still eating takeout and that she's not doing anything to lose weight. This is the next day.
I'm not doing the greatest today at all in any
Why do you have so many stresses in your life? So many problems.
sort of fashion. If you guys watch my live stream,
What a waste of time that was.
I don't know, I feel like I share too much.
Okay, you've been vague for months on end, and then you say you want to be more open about things, and then you share a couple of things, and now you feel that you share too much. Why don't you get the fuck off of YouTube and start living a life?
I feel like I share too much and too little all at the same time, and none of it adds up for me.
Yeah, it doesn't add up for us either, because you're just talking crazy.
So I don't know, don't question me. But
Well, we don't. We just make fun of you.
I was talking to someone and things were pretty serious.
No, they were not. You're talking to a person online and things were pretty serious. You wouldn't know. A relationship, if it hit you in the face, all you do is take advantage of people. You're mooching off of other people. You jump from abusive relationship to another where you are the abuser because you're just that bad a person.
I'm not gonna lie.
You always lie.
But it's no longer a thing anymore, and I just wanted to let people know that
Noted.
because it's important that I do. And
Not really, because we never saw that person or that thing or that caretaker, whatever you were doing. We have no idea.
it's just been kind of hard, like just a weird adjustment period that I'm in, and I don't.
Oh, so now you're not smug anymore, but you keep staring at yourself in the viewfinder still. So emotionally, there's not much going on. You are just disappointed that you're gonna have to start over.
Really understand it myself.
Plus, you said that you're not interested in having a relationship. Maybe it would be a good time to go back to that. I don't know.
Let alone probably any of you guys understanding it.
Of course not, because you always what you share is bullshit. You're being vague, and then you're sitting there on a live stream where you should dedicate time, and it was only an hour or something, right? To your audience, and every few seconds you pick up the phone. You're pathetic. You suck at what you call your job.
I don't know. I just am really going through a lot, like
No, you're not. You're just a drama queen.
just behind the scenes with several parts of my life. And I don't know, like the person I was talking to, it just seemed really like real and authentic. And
Oh, it did, huh? You are not being authentic, and who you portray on the internet is just horrific. And you actually thought that somebody's interested in you.
just like amazing, and they wanted me to talk about them on my live stream.
Yeah, right. Come on, Amber. Get real.
And we decided to like kind of end things today, and there's a
Good. Noted.
lot of like backstory behind it, and
We don't care. You're not gonna share it anyway. Move on.
not everything is black and white. There's a huge
Whatever, Amber. The vague statements are so outdated. They're so boring by now.
gray area, but I just figured I would let you guys know because
Good, we know. Move on.
like that's a big thing that I just like announced that I was talking to someone else and
To you it was. To us it's not. You jump from one relationship to another.
talking to someone, whatever. And so yeah, it's
You're like a parasite going from, like a flea going from one dog to another.
not a thing anymore. And
Okay.
it's just kind of crazy, honestly,
No, it's not.
because like we had planned on meeting. It was
Yeah, right.
like a whole moment.
Oh, a whole moment.
It was like a really deep connection, and it was really nice.
Deep connect. You cannot have deep connections with anybody. You're so full of yourself, and at the same time, you don't know yourself, and you're trying to get into relationships just because you can't wipe your ass. I mean, let's be real.
And but yeah, just I think we both realized that
You're a bitch.
it's probably not a good idea because of some of the things that is like happening in their
Yeah, because you are a child. You talk like a middle schooler. You have no idea what responsibilities are. You've been hiding out from real life. You shouldn't be in a relationship.
life or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to give that update. And
Good. Noted.
it does suck. That's why
It sucks for you, not for us. Move on.
I'm actually really sad today, and like I was crying earlier, and yeah, just
Why? Just because now you gotta start over?
I'm not feeling the greatest mentally right now.
You haven't in a while. Come on.
But I'm gonna pick myself up, and it's gonna be okay. I have an apartment to pack up, and
Yeah, you better get a move on. You've been working this for weeks already.
I have a whole new state to move to, and
We don't know that. You haven't told us the state yet.
I was already just giving way too much of myself to this person, and I'm not gonna say that I have like any regrets or anything, but
Yeah, you better be careful on the internet, talking to people like that. I mean, the fact alone that you've eaten yourself to a size where you can't even go shopping anymore or go for a walk without any problems. Now you have to fish people, which I'm not judging that. A lot of people do that. But you have to fish a potential new partner from the internet, and then you let them move in like you did YP 2 years ago. Holy shit, girl. Your game is messed up.
Definitely sucks for sure.
Okay, move on.
Okay, guys, I want to talk a little bit about like anxiety and like me not taking my medicine for it anymore. Like I told you guys, I stopped taking my anxiety medicine because I stopped having anxiety and I stopped having.
Yeah, but a couple of vlogs ago you said the chaotic state of your living room gives you anxiety, and so either you keep lying or you're so dumb that you can't remember what you said.
Panic. And then in the last couple of videos, I was like, yeah, I'm feeling a little anxious because of this, because of moving, I have a little bit of anxiety from that. So there's a difference between someone feeling normal anxiety, normal anxiousness over big changes in their life.
Number one, why are you yelling into the microphone? And number two, why are you holding TED Talks about something you should not be talking about? You have diagnosed yourself with so many mental disorders. You should not be monetizing them on the internet. You should not. Just shut the fuck up, try to heal, and try to have coherent thoughts. That would be a first step in the right direction.
Life, which is what I am currently going through right now. I'm going through a lot of big changes.
No, you're not. Your caretaker dumped you, what, over a year ago? She's still helping you out, so be thankful for that. And you still haven't moved. And for weeks on end, you've been milking the whole moving arc, and so there's nothing going on that would justify this TED Talk.
And it's only normal for me to feel stressed.
You are not normal. Nothing about your life is normal, girl. What, you have so many mental disorders that you have stated on your own channel you have. And so what is normal is you cannot detect it. Nothing about you is normal.
And anxious. But when I was diagnosed with panic disorder and anxiety disorder.
When was that and by whom?
And having anxiety attacks and panic attacks. It wasn't just this normal feeling of anxiousness because of, normal hard
It's called anxiety.
times. It was because I was having...
I mean, if you Googled shit, at least write it down so that you can repeat it and not make up new words.
crippling anxiety. And I think people forget that there's a huge difference between the two.
What people? Who are you talking about? I don't get it. Why are we? I'm about to cut her off. I'm not listening to this TED Talk. She has nothing to worry about in her life. I mean, she's very obviously not concerned about her channel. Otherwise, she would put more effort into her vlogs. But it's the same repetitive filler content shit in every single vlog. In her live stream, she's sitting there picking up her phone every few seconds, texting somebody, and so she doesn't care about her channel. So what else could she be anxious about? It's not her weight, because she keeps stuff in her face, she keeps getting bigger, and she keeps flaunting that she's getting takeout, and she's sucking down the high caloric beverages on camera in this vlog again. And so I'm not sure what she has to be anxious about. The caretaker's been long gone. The new girlfriend hadn't even entered her life. I even doubt that she existed. And according to the picture that YP Gate on Instagram posted, I think she credited a Kelsey. I'm gonna put it up here. According to that picture, if it's up to date, who knows, right? Number one, YP is still walking Twinkie. Number two, Twinkie has very apparently lost weight, and YP has gained weight. And so I'm not sure what's going on there, but yeah, there's nothing going on that would give her the right to say that she's going through something. That YouTube coin is still miraculously showing up in her bank account. And so we don't know what's going on behind the scenes because she doesn't share anything. So why share that certain things give her anxiety? We have no idea what she's talking about, and she thinks this is interesting. Or she is so ignorant and so detached from reality that she thinks that any minute or any second when something is moving in that video frame, when she puts them together and it adds up to 10 minutes and she can upload it, it's a success. No matter if it makes sense or not, no matter if her thoughts are coherent or not. I'm not sure what's going on in her head. I'm guessing she is that dumb that she cannot tell that this is not interesting to anybody. Her talking about anxiety when she has no stresses in her life. Except for maybe the flea infestation, but she's not worried about that either, so.
The shit that I'm dealing with now, like, if it didn't give someone a little bit of, like, anxious feeling, if it...
Okay, why are you yelling at the camera? I'm gonna cut her off after saying this. She's been self-soothing for years on end. She's been continuously gaining weight. She has gained roughly 250 pounds in 10 years while pretending to run a weight loss channel and while actively talking about doing everything to lose weight. And so self-soothing means that you are eating your feelings. So why she's so anxious, I don't get it. She's contradicting herself, and I'm moving on to the next segment. Now she's in the car, no explanation why.
Okay, so it is, again, the next day. I keep saying the next day.
Why do you fry your voice like that? Are you that bored? You look like shit, and you've gained weight.
Cried off all my makeup today.
So why did you cry? Because of the almost girlfriend or because of wipey? Why?
But we just went to Goodwill because, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I'm getting rid of.
Okay, so did you cry over the stuff you got rid of? What?
And we're gonna have to, like, make a few trips, honestly. But we, like, filled up this whole back thing. We had the seat down, the whole nine. Now we're at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Feline went inside to get us some smoothies.
Why didn't you go with her?
I didn't know we were getting out of...
Same shit, different person in her vlog. It used to be Destiny, then it was Becky, her ass sitting in the car waiting for people to cater to her.
Car, I don't have a bra on, and I don't go in public without a bra.
Well, you kind of did because you're sitting in a car, unless you teleported into the car.
It's just like a self-conscious moment. I don't know what she's getting, but I'm getting like some peanut butter moment. So
yeah, you can deal with the calories. You're not on a diet. Why not?
I haven't had a tropical smoothie, I don't think, ever in my life. So we'll see how that tastes. Maybe we'll do a little taste test. All right, here we go.
That's not. Looking at the viewfinder while she's downing another high caloric beverage. I don't think we need to watch her drink the rest of that. Okay, I have no idea what we're doing here. What is happening? Is it the fact that it's after work and I don't have the mental powers to lower my IQ far enough to understand what is going on? So the girl has been milking the breakup for weeks on end. She popped Delta gummies like there was no tomorrow. She put on weight like there was no tomorrow. And she called it the breakup era, the breakup diet. And she visibly put on weight. Then she had the audacity to say that she had lost weight, which she hasn't. She still hasn't. And now she's sitting in a car, apparently with Wipey, which doesn't surprise me because, you know, that picture, if it's up to date, of Wipey walking Twinkie was pretty much an indicator that Wipey is helping Amber out. But yeah, so now they're sitting in the car. I mean, then she tells us they had sex, and she doesn't regret it the next day. There's no more crying about that relationship. All of a sudden she tells us she's met somebody online that she has feelings for, and earlier in this video she said that things got pretty serious. No, they didn't. She doesn't even know what a relationship is. She probably doesn't even know how to spell relationship. And so now she's sitting in the car without any explanation with her ex-caretaker. And why was she crying? Did she mention that? Did it just pass me by, or what is going on? Was she crying because of the stuff that she had to take to the Goodwill? Or was she crying because of that online bottom of the barrel future candidate for a caretaker did not work out? What are we doing here? I'm completely at a loss. I have no idea what the purpose of this log is. Absolutely none. This is the next segment.
So it's been a couple of days. I'm actually in the middle of finally like packing some of my clothing.
Holy smokes, how many more months do you want to milk this moving arc?
And Feline actually introduced me to like these boxes to where you don't even have to like unhang your stuff. You can literally just hang your hangers on your clothing in the box.
What the fuck are you talking about? You were both at the Home Depot and you were talking about them.
This is wardrobe. I didn't even know they made wardrobe boxes. Ugh. Should I get them? Is that what you're gonna be using too?
Smooth as always.
Do you want a wardrobe box?
No, I'm probably just gonna put everything in a suitcase.
That's so depressing.
How can she not remember being at the Home Depot with Wipey talking about these boxes where you just hang your clothes? Oh my gosh, is this boring?
So I think that's pretty cool. So
Yeah, but it's old. It's been 2 months and she's completely forgotten about mentioning those boxes. Holy shit.
I'm doing that. I'm trying to decide, okay, what can I hang now? What am I not going to need for the next so-and-so time until I move?
Okay, you are talking about things that every one of us out here has already dealt with multiple times in their lives. You are talking about this as if you're the first person ever to move. And it's taking you so much longer than it would have taken, or than it did take most of us out here. Oh my gosh, for 2 months, my whole household would be packed within a day if I put my mind to it. But you are just slow.
And then the movers are going to have my stuff for like a week.
Okay, so you have movers now. The last time you were asked about that, you said you have a company, a moving company-ish. So yes or no? Do you have one? Yes or no? Roughly, when are you gonna move? I remember in July, you said it might be 5 to 6 months, and you're gonna take your time, and so there's gonna be a lot of moving vlogs. I get that, but you're not gonna milk this whole thing until January. I know that much. Because I'm gonna just skim through your vlogs. This is mind-numbingly boring.
I'm not going to have a bed to sleep on. I'm
Why are you yelling now? Are you popping the gummies again?
going to have to live out of a suitcase for a little bit.
Well, we all had to do that at one point. Why does this make you so special?
It's just like all these I's to dot, T's to cross and
You literally said the same thing weeks ago. You are boring, Amber.
things that are like stressing me out. But we're just like getting closer and closer to the time of
Who is we?
departure, if you will.
Departure of brain cells? Yeah, you're there.
Anyways, I'm going to end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy.
Okay, I'm done with that. I can't deal with her after work. This is idiotic. She has no idea what she said before. She keeps repeating herself. All of a sudden, she's sitting in the car with her ex-caretaker without any explanation. This is bullshit. I think the only logical explanation for this is that her IQ has dropped so far that anything she puts, like where something is moving in the video frame, that she puts up on the internet is a success in her eyes. That's the only thing I can figure, because this is idiotic and boring. And so I'm out. Let me know what you think. Thank you for listening to this, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.